You can see the tar on the foundation walls and the foundation. You can see the drain tile coming around the house that goes to the sump pump basin. And when the water gets into the sump pump, it pumps it out. This is for the garage. We dug it up to set the foundation on that. You can see the different soils as you dig. So here's the excavator working right by the guy from McDowell and Associates. So what he's doing is he's got this little pole and he's testing the soils, see how strong they are. So he has this weight, it's a certain pound weight, and he drops it on the soil to see how much PSI the soil has in it to hold the house up. So I'll catch my camera here. It's basically dropping this pole in the dirt. Dropping a weight on this pole, and then he'll pick the pole up, and then he'll see how the depth is of the dirt. And then you can see we put that rock in, and then we put the Merafi 500 underneath the rock to separate the soils. Basically, with a foundation, you're not supposed to over excavate. So you don't want to dig deeper than where the foundation's going to go. If you do, then you can use engineered soil like crushed 1x3 concrete and pack it in, and then it's compacted so that you can build back on it. There's the sump pump basin hooked up, pumping water. The stanchion pads that hold the beams in the basement. There's a little pocket right up there that holds the beam. This basement is prepped for a basement bathroom. That's the toilet. That's the sink. And that's a shower drain. And that is a basin basket for an ejector pump. This hole in the wall is for the city to hook up to the city sewer. Here it was a grinder pump system that we hooked up to. So this is where the drain tile goes through in the house to go to the sump pump basin. So you can see over here, it goes through the wall. This is under the porch, under the front porch on the house. We made a little room in there. Again, you can see the plumbing for the basement bathroom and the ejector pump basin. Plumbing lines. That's me at the job. You can see where the brick ledge is going to be. Backfilling around the basement. You can see the wood in there to support the walls as he backfilled. Here's the lumber package being delivered. Here's that mat for the entry from the street. And if you remember before, this lot used to angle down. Now we built it up with so much crushed concrete that it actually angles back up. Approved plans on site. Lumber package arrives. Basically got the first deck put in with the, not quite put in, but somewhat put in. You can see the cement guys are in the basement doing the basement floor. That's them spreading the basement floor cement. The framer set these posts. These are stanchion posts. You can see visqueen under the concrete. Another stanchion post in there. You can see the concrete finisher working, finishing the basement floor. And the first level being put up. You can see those steel beams that are holding up in the center. Bunch of wood. The job site. We got the first deck on, and now we're setting the second walls, or the main deck on, setting the main floor walls. You can see the header above the window. Fire blocking. Headers above all the windows, doors, interior framing, the garage walls. Framing and supports, getting the next floor ready. A bunch of subflooring. That's Advantex. It's a waterproof subflooring. You can see there's a LVL in here, a beam going across to support the weight, to support the span. This is called a cantilever. On the second story right there, that's cantilevered out. And I believe that's where the bathtub would sit. A rim board going around that's a rim board right there that ties it in. Got your Tyvek. Floor I-joists, these are called. I-joists make for a flatter floor. Then you got your upstairs, the second story going in. Advantex flooring, all the decking. That's the entrance from the garage. Entrance to the front door. Lumber around the job site. Backyard. Two car and a third car, a 16-foot door and an 8-foot door, 8 foot tall. It's a little tight for a 16-foot door for two cars to go in, so I'd recommend going 17 if possible, but 16 is like a standard size. A little bit higher than normal. That's 8 foot versus a 7 foot. A little bit nicer. Nice brand new concrete floor. Still wet. Big old header above that garage door. You can see these notches in this wall. Basically, there was a big issue with the trusses for this section of the house. They couldn't make the trusses for that section of the house. So we had to span it with I-joist, 16-inch I-joist for that section of the house. And that was a change during the process. So here's the house. You can see that we had regular trusses everywhere in the house except for the front porch. That's all framed on site. And then this whole bonus room over here had to all be framed on site because they couldn't get trusses that would work for that section. So it's a little bit of a surprise during the process, but it happens. So that's a SkyTrack machine. Helps the framer lift all the material up. Helps. That's the trusses. That's the upstairs hallway. Nice and wide. Framing. Got the decking on the roof. All right, starting the shingles. Ice and water in the valley, you can see. Lumber being picked up. You can see the ice and water at the edge of the roof. You can see the synthetic underlayment under the shingles, and then they did the shingles. These are CertainTeed Mori Black with a ridge vent, and it'll have soffit vents. So framing is basically done. Roofing is going on. Roof is basically done. At this point, we're waiting on a metal roofing for the front porch. So you can see the metal roof going on. The metal roof. That's a hidden nails standing seam. This is for the front porch. That is like a steel, corrugated steel. It's pretty expensive. That's the cement man, Mike. And he's pouring the cement for this front porch. Got it all formed up. The posts are in. And there they are, spreading the cement. They pulled the forms as they were going to clean up that edge, to give it a nice finish on that edge for the front porch. Looks like windows are in. Nice little round window. Brickwork going up. Soldier course at the top of the brickwork. So you'll notice that the brick runs right into the second floor. How we did that is we cantilevered the second floor 4 inches so that when we bricked up this whole first level, it would run right into that second floor, and then we could put the siding over top. Electrician's there running his outlets. Mechanical, you can see the returns in the walls. Metal for the mechanical for the returns. the ductwork and the wall. Can lights. Some electrical stuff. That's where the fireplace will go. You can see the header above to support the wall. Some nice big windows. Plumbing. Insulation, R19, 2x6 walls, drywall, fireplace, some ductwork, mechanical work, drywall, mason, master bathroom, some nice little brick pillars on the front porch. Keystone, center of the brick in the garage. Address, siding showing up. Some extra brick. That is prepped for a Honeywell whole house generator. Siding, some extra insulation board under the siding. Exhaust, makeup air for the furnace. Drywall's all done, ready for paint. Doors, some final grading, well, final grade for the lot. Little back garage door. Some wainscoting. Office. Driveway. Turnaround. Some pillars. Carpeting. Garage doors. Drywall windows. Tile work. Cabinets. Omega cabinets. That's where the generator will go. front door, crown molding, oversized base molding, an 8-foot front door, scratch in the concrete, marble tile with a herringbone pattern in the wall in the corner, shaker style soft close cabinets, touch-up kit, 42-inch upper cabinets, Jeff the carpenter doing some custom bending on the fireplace mantle, stacking some crown. Little bending of some wood on some angles, making it look sweet. Handrails on the porch. Picking out some blinds. Paint. Garage door. Cabinets going in. Paint getting done. Some siding finishing up. Doors getting painted. Trim getting painted. Nearly a done house. Some white siding to cover up these pillars. White trim, white soffit. There's the bonus room above the garage. Hardwood floor going in. Some custom wood vents. Some Chelsea plank flooring. Gutters, commercial size, 6-inch. Caulking, silicone. Nice little pantry, fridge, appliances. Different color island. Cardboard to protect the hardwood. Countertops, colonial white. Piece of granite inside the fireplace. Where the tub's going to be set. Some final hardware. Basement furnace.
I'm trying to.
Insta hot water heater. That's everything.